We're boogieing along 191 knots over the ground. We got a nice 24 knot tailwind. I'm doing 175 knots true airspeed. But not too shabby. We've been cleared to land, so I'll go ahead and get my landing light on. When I get the gear down, I'll turn on the taxi light. The taxi light is actually on the nose wheel, so no point turning it on while it's in the wheel well. We got some rain, this rain off to the right. I can see it out the window. It's definitely raining pretty good over there. And we just have to slow to 154 before we can get the gear and flaps. We're doing 166 indicated, so we're slowing. We're gradually slowing as we get down into the thicker air. My little arc looks good for being at 1,000 feet before I get on final. We'll ease the power back to say like 20 inches now. So we can start slowing. And it is gradually slowing. There's 160. Looking good. You guys can see the beach out there. It looks a little dreary out there today. Raise my power back to about 18 inches now. We're doing 154, coming up on 154. Mixture's going to come rich, nice and slowly. We don't want to throw a bunch of gas to it real fast, right? Especially when it's cool gas in the tanks, you know. You know what I'm saying? Looking out the window, we're looking good. And when I come through 1,000 feet, it gave me a good heading. This heading's like perfect. But I haven't touched the thing since she gave me that 10 degrees, right? To go. Here comes gear, flaps, trimming. I'll start squaring it up. And then we're looking for 122 for full flap speed. Sorry about the twisting of the camera on the panel shot because it's hooked to my wheel. Here comes a little rain. Speed is good. I can go ahead and get full flaps. We're going to turn off the flight director. We're just looking out the window.
Warning, obstacle ahead.
Warning, obstacle ahead. I don't know why my iPad is telling me that. It doesn't like me being off to the side doing this visual. But we're good. We're looking out the window. We're looking good. We're trimming up. We've got about 9, 10 degrees up, somewhere in there. But it stinks down here away from those paper mills. Ugh. Just a weird smell. I don't know if you guys ever smelled what it smells like. It's probably that antenna right, that cell tower that I just went over. They're barking about. But anyways, looking at the VASI. We're 2 white, 2 red, so we're looking good.
500.
500. Altitude checks.
500.
We're on localizer.
Minimums.
No glide slope. There's our 500 foot for localizer minimums. That's where we would level off if we were in the clouds. All right, 3 green, no red, lights are on, mixture's rich, flaps are full. Everything's done except for the yaw damp. Looks like we got a little wind from the right, so we're crabbing a little bit. Looks like it's shifting as we go down. I don't know. It's still showing 18 knots up here at this altitude. Getting a little low, but that's all right. We're visual. If we stayed on the glide slope, it would put us at that touchdown zone markers, right? The 1,000 foot markers. And we don't need that. All right, yaw damps away. Everything is done before landing check is complete. We got some sink going on. I don't know. 10 knots now. The wind is slacking off, so looking good. Now we're back on glide slope. All right, here we go. We're doing 90. I'm gonna start easing the power off. Power's coming all the way off. And as I pull the power off, I'm pulling the nose up. I'm gonna let it just slow and keep rounding off. Hold it off, hold it off. Oh, baby, like butter. Butter, I tell you. That's how she's done. I like landing on a wet runway. It makes it nice. And we'll coast on down. I'm going to zoom in for our safe taxi.
The name's 8 Charlie Delta. Taxi to parking via Foxtrot Alpha. Remain this frequency.
Foxtrot Alpha with you, 8 Charlie Delta. Good day.
You too, sir.
And I won't be going right back out. Do I get my clearance on ground?
I'm the same person. Did you need to put in some flight following?
I've got a flight plan on file out of here at 10, so it might not be. I need to move it up maybe.
I'll look it up. I appreciate that.
All right, thanks. And I'll talk to you in a bit.
Sounds good.
All right, very good. What good service. All right, we're going to stop the camera. Stop the camera.